This is Eric with Bowman Plumbing Services. We're located at 13109 Bloomfield Street. What we're currently doing is a sewer inspection. The sewer inspection is to identify the current condition of the exiting sewer main that's leaving the property. At this point in time, I've run the camera from an accessible 3-inch cleanout on the side of the house. This is an acceptable mainline cleanout to run the camera. You can see the footage marker on the bottom left at 120 linear feet. And what we're going to do here is observe in front of us, that's the city main line where this home connects as a Y, also known as a saddle. And as we pull back here, we can see the existing piping. And as we pull back to see the piping, we obviously can see that saddle has a slight offset in it and root intrusions. You can see that on the left-hand side of the screen. Those root intrusions are obviously growing through a joint. This is located directly underneath the street surface. We pull back a little further, we'll see that there is an offset in this pipe. You can see it in the drop here at the bottom. And that offset is an indicator that this pipe is basically being pried apart by the roots, and the separation is occurring. I get a little bit better view now. The separation appears to be about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. So we're going to observe that as a issue due to the fact that there's an offset with root intrusions breaking in. We'll pull back, and we see some small hairline root intrusions there, the 115-foot mark. We continue back, there's a good joint. No roots, separations, or breaks. This is a vitrified clay pipe. That is a 6-inch vitrified clay pipe, an original pipe to the property. We do observe here at 100 feet is the transition from cast iron to vitrified clay pipe. This is a 4-inch cast iron pipe we're pulling back to. And that transition between the two materials is a likely candidate for roots, especially in the Los Angeles area. It's typical to have root intrusions. And this is a cast iron pipe, which is basically a metal pipe. That root intrusion that's entering in the pipe there is at the property line. I will locate it and identify where that issue is. And the cast iron pipe here does have a drop, just basically dropping down to 6 feet deep to comply with local code standards as it exits under the street. Now, the cast iron pipe here that we do see is original. It does have heavy corrosion. As you can see, there's kind of a channel at the bottom of the pipe there. That's just an indicator that the pipe is has been serviced and used quite a bit. The deeper the pit, the more concern there is. So if I were to give this evaluation, I'd give this about an 8 out of 10, indicating it is getting near the end of its expected lifespan of approximately 75 years. And you can see the footage marker on the left-hand side. We're still located underneath the front yard, outside the home. Now there is a sewer line that comes out the back guest house. I did observe a break in the pipe. I could not pass it. I do not know where that leads to or where it drains to. So in the report, it's going to identify the back sewer line as one sewer line and this sewer line that's in the front as a second. There is a repair that's needed in the back sewer line, as there was a break observed. We now transitions to a ABS plastic pipe. You can see that here, that's a plastic black sewer pipe, which means it was updated, repaired, replaced underneath the footing of the home. This piping here is a plastic durable ABS 4-inch pipe, expected to last a life term. Basically, if it's installed correctly, there are no concerns as far as failure in the near future. Eventually I'm going to pull out to the cleanout access here. We'll be able to visually inspect the condition of the cleanout access. Looks good. And there's our cleanout. We are located on the side of the property here. That's our cleanout access. There's the front gate. This is going to go ahead and end recording session.